as a country, I think we're in a real mess, and I don't think it's even really clear quite what a mess we're in, you know, because not only have we had the virus, we had Brexit as well, and we are cut ourselves adrift really from the rest of Europe, and without any means of support. So I think we're going to be in for a very difficult time, but I do think that out of really difficult times is where art flourishes. You know, as Julien started with the punk rock in the 70s, you know, it came out of a very depressed time of a lot of recession, a lot of unemployment. And I do think the arts thrive in, you know, in hard times, you know, and music better than easy times. So, but I also think that everything we do in Britain, we produce some of the best shows, you know, some of the best bands, best visuals, the best art. You know, we're really quite world leaders in all this, but in this country, we get no support from anyone. The only people who give us support is Michael Eavis, really, and he lets us build these ideas, but our actual system doesn't support art at all. It doesn't support these creative people. And then when we actually break out, they then make a big hoo-ha about how great it is that we're British, you know, and they give Mick Jagger a knighthood and stuff, but they pounded him like they hound us, you know. And so I think it's going to be an interesting time. But I think it's also, you know, I saw this thing in the papers the other day, and it was saying about, is your job really necessary, you know, for lockdown, the unnecessary and the necessary jobs. And they put art 75% as the most unnecessary job. But at the same time, they were all sitting watching TV, watching filmmakers, lighting men, scenic artists, actors, nothing but creative people who've been keeping them entertained during this whole period, you know, and not really thinking that these people, that there is something that we give to our country, you know, is the art and the culture. So I'd like to see more help given to us, really. And if they can't give us more help, at least get off our backs and stop stopping everything we do, because this isn't the first party we've had stopped, you know, so we're quite used to having parties just nailed, you know, but, you know, it's when there's a load of police coming through the door with sledgehammers to stop a party. We've had that as well, you know, so if they can't help us, at least let us get on with what we're doing, and we can try and cheer people up a bit and inspire them to be creative and give them a little bit of reason in their lives. Because really, I think a lot of people have had a little chance to sit back and think, hang on, where was I going anyway? You know, like, you know, I was working all hours just to pay the rent, just to pay for all these things that I didn't know I needed until they told them that I had to buy them. And so I think we're in a period of time where people maybe they start to realise, oh, maybe you should write that book or do that drawing. Maybe I should learn to play that instrument. And so I think, you know, it's a good time for the arts, really. I think it's a good time for us to really get some value out of life, you know, creatively.